It takes serious determination and intense drive for athletes to rise to the top and sustain it. But with insanely challenging courses, coupled by scorching heat, one must have mastered the grind in mind to make it to the cut. Rocking this year's world's premier off-road triathlon series, that is XTERRA, are professional and amateur triathletes from different parts of the globe, ready to conquer the waters and terrains of Albay.
To the organizers, headed by Alfred Oitingso and Princess Galura, and of course to all the athletes, our local partners, the provincial government of Albay, the Department of Tourism. I wish all the athletes a very interesting and fun-fair competition.
A day before the battle, the warriors arrived and established their presence like tigers foraging territories. Graceful and fierce as seasoned champs.
Every location within the Philippines that I've been to has been really special in its own regard, and the people are always very similar. They're very friendly, very accommodating, and very helpful. And whatever we need, they'll bend over backwards, whether it be to fix a bicycle mechanic or even just to go collect things that are lost at the moment.
This year's XTERRA Albay boasts of an exciting and utterly challenging course, making the swim bike run a grueling race for the goal. Full distance comprises 2 loops of open water swim for a total of 1.5 kilometers in the waters fronting Legazpi Boulevard. Transition area is situated at the straight right at the boulevard marker, where exiting participants will head to shift to the next course. And as if contesting the currents is not enough to break your bones, a 28-kilometer bike course in mixed trails with technical and rolling terrains awaits the pack. This 2-loop track ends at the same transition spot in Legazpi Boulevard, where the 8-kilometer run course is set to begin. But this does not mean an easier feat, as the trail takes on the same characteristics as that of the jagged bike course.
Then there's a few things on the mountain bike that I just have to watch and be careful for. That back home it's so cold and so muddy and things that, yeah, it's really indoors for cycling and outdoors for running. So that's all I can really do. And at the moment I think my run's probably the strongest.
Sa ganda ng rota nila, high speed, at saka siguro parang na-out control na rin ako. Ang sabi dito, yung parang hindi ko na inaambay yung mga ano dyan siguro. Kasi maganda talaga yung rota dito eh. Siguro yun yung mga factor siguro. Ngayon medyo triple ingat na ako ngayon.
Light distance takes on the same course but with only 1 loop on each leg, while the duathlon is contested on the same track with a run-bike-run course.
So I've had an experience of losing my bicycle while traveling over to the Philippines. So it's somewhere between Dubai and Legazpi. Even just in that small experience, the Filipino people have really been super supportive and encouraging, and have gone above and beyond to try and help me out as much as possible. That's one of the main reasons why I keep coming back to the Philippines, as well as the race organizers. Sunrise Events do an incredible job at putting on really high-profile events, and we as athletes really support that culture of growing the sport of XTERRA triathlon. And I really believe that what Sunrise are doing is really helping us to grow the sport and to take that next step into a more professional arena for XTERRA as a whole.
Sabi ni Sir Benji, bring it on. We'll bring it on now. We will be introducing our pros. We'll start with the ladies, of course. And then we got 4 female pros who will be racing tomorrow.
As soon as everyone's accounted for, ground rules were laid down, and all that's left was time to chill and enjoy the Carbalode feast. It's the ultimate race day here in Albay. And as the morning breaks, close to 200 participants revved up their athletic engines, getting ready for the battle. All set. Let's rock XTERRA Albay 2018.
3, 2, 1. Out on a 1.5-kilometer swim. It's a two-loop swim course here at the beautiful XTERRA Albay.
Leading the pack is New Zealand's pro triathlete Sam Osborne, whose stake in XTERRA 2016 series had him bagging remarkable wins under his belt. Bradley Weiss and Ollie Shaw were seconds behind Osborne, followed by Filipino pride Joseph Miller with a 6-minute gap.
Sam Osborne, first out of the water. And we got Bradley Weiss. Out of the water as
New Zealand's delegate for female division, Samantha Kingsford, clocked in at 20 minutes and 50 seconds in the swim course. Australia's Penny Slater came out of the water 1 minute and 31 seconds later. Australian pro triathlete Leela Hancock's rocked the 1.5-kilometer swim in a swift time of 23 minutes and 14 seconds, while Christy Jennings finished hers at 25 minutes and 36 seconds.
I guess we're always working at all the disciplines, seeing what we can improve on. There are a few challenges for me. Like I said about the swim, it's a big challenge for me coming from being terrified of water and only swimming for the last 3 or 4 years.
Always just to finish and give it the best you possibly can. That's always, I guess, the main goal, and the achievement, whatever follows after that, doesn't really matter. Like, obviously everyone wants to be on the top step of the podium, but it just comes down to how you feel and how you perform on the day, and whether the course and the gods are on your side. So yeah, everyone's, I guess, a winner if they put in 110% effort.
And it's official. They have made the final turn. And they are on the final stretch.
It's only getting more and more intense as the athletes came out of the water. And made their way to the most deadly leg in an off-road triathlon race, a 28-kilometer bike. Up next, in a competition where time is essentially the most important variable, your pace makes a race. Hold on tight as we bring you more of the action. This is XTERRA Albay 2018.
Timoteo Angeles, summa cum laude.